What's good? What's cracking? It's Jay, and you already know I'm trapping. And welcome to the second part of the Sonic X Elise fanfiction. I'm sorry. And Happy New Year to all of you guys. You know, trying to start 2015 off fresh. So we're gonna get to it. The second part of this Sonic X Elise fanfic. And I really don't know why I'm doing this, but let's do this. And if you're wondering what happened to the review that I said I was doing, I have to re-record all the footage because I accidentally deleted it. I don't know how, but I accidentally deleted all the footage off my computer. Therefore, I have to go replay through the whole entire game again, which I would be upset about, but I think that, like, I think it'll probably take me like half an hour to finish if I'm lucky. So we'll see how that goes. So anyways, let's open this up. Oh my gosh. Girl, I got my food with me, so you know I can shake my head. Okay, let's begin this. Chapter 2, A Stumble into Trouble. The next morning, Elise woke up only to find her bed empty. She got out to see where Sonic was. She got out of bed to find Sonic standing near the balcony staring off at the sunrise. Sonic turned around and looked at Elise with a smile. "Morning, Elise," he said, waving his hand waving and placing his other hand on his hip. "Good morning to you too, Sonic," Elise replied back, smiling as well as bowing slightly. Sonic turned around walking a bit. Sorry, I'm reading so smoothly. Sonic turned around, walking a bit forward, stretching and yawning a little. "Did you sleep okay, Sonic?" Elise asked, walking over to his side, looking at him. Sonic raised his head. "Yeah, I did. How about you?" Elise nodded in response to Sonic's question. Before she looked off to the sunrise, Sonic walked beside her to watch the sunrise with her. Elise then walked back to her room to get ready in her dress she wore before. Sonic looked to the side and waited. Sonic and Elise walked out the castle into the main plaza of Soleanna. "It's kinda strange to see that everyone is staring at us," Sonic said, walking alongside Elise, looking. Well, of course they're gonna be looking at you strange. It's a damn humanistic looking princess with a talking anthropomorphic blue hedgehog. Of course they're gonna be looking weird. But, okay. What's wrong? What's wrong, Sonic? Are you afraid of anyone finding out anything? Sonic looked at Elise and nodded a bit. "It's okay, Sonic. You're a hero after all. Everyone here in Soleanna are grateful to have you here." No, they don't remember anything. What the hell? How would they know that? My God. Did this guy even... Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I'll stop. Let's go on. They don't mind our relationship. I know. No, forget it. Sonic blushed a bit and stared at the ground. "Elise," Sonic said softly. Elise turned her head at Sonic and wondered why did he look so down. "Sonic," she said. "I just really can't thank you enough," he said. "Sonic, why are you so nervous?" Elise asked. I know, what? Sonic nervous? This is so unlike him. Sonic just slowly gripped her hand. Elise looked at Sonic with worry, but blushed with a smile, feeling his grip around her hand. Sonic then lifted his head up, stopping in place, seeing the townspeople walking past him and Elise. "Elise, I just feel very uneasy lately. I don't want to interrupt our relationship or find out, that's all." Wait, hold on, did I read that properly? "I don't want anyone to interrupt." Okay, that's what he said. Okay. He said, "I understand, Sonic," Elise said calmly. "We'll take it slow each day. Okay?" Sonic nodded, staring down. "Sounds good. Sonic, if something is bothering you, you can tell me. Whatever is making you upset, I can make it go away," Elise said, trying to figure out what was Sonic's problem. Sonic took in a deep breath and exhaled slowly. He then looked at Elise very quickly and looked determined. "Well, why not we go have some fun?" he said, acting like his normal self. Elise was happy to see Sonic acting like his old self and nodded. Okay. Sonic then walked forward, dragging Elise behind him. Elise still wondered what Sonic was so afraid of, but she left it inside her mind for now and lifted her head to see her and Sonic racing towards her and Sonic racing. It's one-sided as hell. They first stopped in front of the man playing the accordion, my name, the most entertaining guy in Soleanna. The man started to play his tone and started to sing for Sonic and Elise, mostly for Elise. Sonic's ears perked a bit, hearing the beautiful tune as he closed his eyes, picturing himself and Elise in a field filled with countless flowers blooming everywhere, and them sitting in the center of just seeing Elise smile. Elise moved a little, talking in the music medley in a small dance. She spun around slowly to the music's beat. Sonic gazed at her, seeing her dance so gracefully. He had to keep her distracted from his plan. Wait, he has a plan? Oh wow, that was greatly implemented into the freaking fanfic. He has a plan that he had for her. But maybe he was going a bit too fast in the relationship. After the man stopped playing his music, he looked at Elise. Sonic and the man both seemed to have enjoyed their small dance. That was a graceful dance, Princess Elise, said the man, smiling. Elise felt a little embarrassed and smiled nervously, not realizing the music had ended. Oh, why thank you, she said to the man. Sonic walked up to Elise while staring at the man greatly playing. He said, giving the man a thumbs up. Ho ho ho, the pleasure is all mine. The fuck is you, Santa Claus? He said, feeling proud that he made the princess smile and dance, but not as much as getting praise of the blue wind himself. That was a great honor. Sonic and Elise waved goodbye to the man and continued to walk through the rest of Soleanna. Sonic and Elise stopped by the plaza and ate some wonderful food at the restaurant. The lady who made the stew made it just for them and waited to see what was Sonic's opinion on her food. Sonic ate the last bite of her stew and enjoyed it with a satisfied slurp. Do you like it? Asked the lady. Sonic stopped drinking his tea and looked at the lady. It was delicious, Sonic said. It was very good and thoughtful, Elise said. I made it just for you, Miss Elise, and the hero of what? How did... Oh my god. Forget it, said the lady. You two deserve it, and after your little stroll in this big town. Sonic and Elise watched the lady take away the plates for a moment. Elise looked at Sonic, noticing he was staring into his empty cup. She giggled a bit. Sonic looked up at her and he chuckled. Then he stared at her. Elise, you should go back to the castle, he said. Elise looked confused. Why, Sonic? Sonic hopped off his seat. I have to run off somewhere alone for a while. I wouldn't want to make things harder for you as a princess of Soleanna. Elise looked at Sonic with a small frown. Oh, okay. She looked off to the side. Sonic noticed her reaction and looked a bit guilty, turning her down. Elise, just smile, he said warmly. How many times have you said that? Elise looked back at Sonic and smiled. Sonic smiled back and escorted her back to the castle, both walking alongside one another. Sonic and Elise walked up to her balcony. Elise, then, when the sunset starts, I'll come back, he said, and leaped off the balcony into the ground. Yeah, run, Sonic. Elise watched Sonic zoom off deep within the city of Soleanna. Sonic ran through the whole town looking for a special gift for the one he loved. A few hours later, it was starting to get late. Sonic was riding through the town with a big smile on his face. I can't wait to see her face when she sees what I got her. He mumbled himself, holding a ring. No! No! He won't do it. He will not do it. That was the most expensive ring in Soleanna in his mind. The ring had a beautiful light blue gem in the center, and the ring was shaped like a... Why would he buy a ring? He could just use all the ones that he collects. But no. The ring had a beautiful light blue gem in the center, and the ring itself was shaped like Solaris, the sun god that was like the altar. and a guy that would their freaking god who they praise out of fear, but in Soleanna. He paced towards the main road that led to Elise's castle. He then stopped in place, hearing someone cry. He ran towards the source of a weeping and looked straight ahead to see someone in need of help. Sonic rushed over the old lady. The old lady lifted her saddened eyes to Sonic. "Oh, thanks Solaris, the hero has come," said the old lady in relief to see Sonic. "What's wrong, miss?" Sonic asked, pulling up the old lady back to her feet. "Monsters are appearing from the skies and are attacking the new city," cried the lady. Sonic blinked in shock. "What?" he said. He looked to his hand holding the ring in anger, knowing he had to help, but it also meant being late to Elise. "Forgive me, Elise," he said, his thoughts looking towards the direction where the new city was. "That's the Sonic. Don't you dare turn the world down for some freaking useless." Let's continue. Elise was starting to get worried. "What's keeping him back?" she said. "Miss Elise," said one of her maids walking up, "your dinner awaits you." Elise looked at her servant. "Not until Sonic comes." The servant looked at her. "I'm sure he's alright. Probably lost his way trying to get here." Elise then clenched her fist slowly, knowing it doesn't take that long for Sonic to appear. She then turned her head away, running towards the window, looking out to the sky. "Sonic, where are you?" Oh, Jesus Christ, this chapter's freaking long. I might have to cut this in parts. New city. Sonic ran through the city looking around every building that he then heard someone screaming. He rushed towards the screaming and saw a huge fire-covered monster carrying a flaming ball. Oh, Iblis? His eyes had widened. How did those monsters get here?" he said to himself. He ran towards the monster and started to attack them with his fast legs. The orange giant monster had fallen to the ground and evaporated. He then looked up to the rooftop and saw that what looked like shadow. It was a dark purple hedgehog. Oh yeah, Sonic definitely knows who Mephiles was, despite the fact that he never encountered, he encountered him once in the whole story, so I guess that, this story is stupid. "Mephiles," Sonic said. Mephiles looked down at Sonic. "So, enjoying your freedom, Blue Hedgehog?" he said. Sonic glared. "How did you get here when Solaris was destroyed?" Sonic then heard a familiar laugh in the sky. "Oh ho ho, it's good to see you again, my old friend." Sonic looked up. "Eggman," he said. Eggman smirked. Sonic leered, seeing his arch nemesis again. "I thought I'd never see you again." Same to you, Sonic," Eggman said. "So why did you bring him back?" Sonic said, pointing at Mephiles. "I thought using his power to travel through time once again to take the flames once again, and this time you won't survive without the princess's help. Also, by gathering Solaris' data, I was able to restore what was lost of him, and as a result, I wanted to see more of his power," Eggman explained. Sonic shook his head. "I'll stop you again like I always had," he growled. "Oh, have I upset you, Sonic?" Eggman said with a cunning grin. "Today is very special. I wouldn't want you to get away with it. It seems he has something that he's not wanting to tell us," Mephiles said. "It has to do something with the princess, isn't it?" How do you all remember this? You're not going to make her cry this time. She already did what? She had to... Forget it. Oh my god, forget it. "Leave or I'll make you leave," Sonic said, starting to lose his cool. "Let me guess. You're late to an important date with the princess," Eggman said, trying to shake Sonic even more upset, or make Sonic even more upset. Sonic death glared Eggman and Mephiles, not wanting them to get in the way of him and Elise's relationship. "I warned ya!" Sonic screamed out and made a huge blue tornado, sweeping Eggman and Mephiles off their feet. After Sonic calmed down, the new city seemed to be safe. He looked up at the clock and realized the time. He rushed over to Elise's castle as fast as he could. The maids opened the door only to see a blue blur zip past them. Sonic stopped in the place and turned his head to the maid's apology before reacting. "Where's Elise?" he asked, sounding a bit concerned, catching his breath. "She's in the dining room, Sonic," said one maid. Sonic nodded and ran towards the dining room. Elise lifted her head and saw Sonic. "Sonic," she said. She ran towards him and hugged him. Sonic held her tightly in his arms. Elise closed her eyes with a smile to see Sonic again. Sonic then released her. "Are you okay, Elise?" asked. Sonic nodded his head. "I'm sorry for making you worry," Sonic said with a calm smile to see her beautiful face. Her beautiful, pale face. "I was starting to get worried," she said. "Well, don't be," Sonic said, touching her face. Elise nodded and placed her hand on his that touched her face. "I'll tell you something, Elise. The reason I was late was..." "You don't have to tell me, Sonic. Let's forget what happened and enjoy our meal." Sonic stared at Elise before smiling and nodded his head. After their meal, they headed upstairs to the bedroom. Sonic looked around the room. Elise walked up behind him and petted his head. Sonic seemed to have enjoyed it and took Elise's hand into his. "Sonic," Elise said, looking at him, seeing his head lowered. Sonic then lifted his head. "No! No!" Elise listened in. "Will you marry me?" "No!" he said, pulling his wedding ring out. Elise felt it strange in her stomach and gazed at the beautiful ring. "Oh, Sonic," she said, as if losing her breath. Sonic looked off to the side and chuckled nervously, blushing a bit. "Of course I will." "No!" she said, covering her face. Sonic smiled a big smile to feel his heart flutter with excitement. Sonic then took the ring and slid it into Elise's finger. Elise stared at the ring. It was so pretty, like it was made from Soleanna himself. Elise said, extending her hand to the moon, watching it shine. Sonic stared at Elise. Elise looked at Sonic and sat down on the floor so Sonic could sit right beside her. Sonic sat beside her and turned her head to face him. They kissed no! But with the firm grasp on each other. They stopped and looked at the moon. Elise leaned her head against Sonic and hugged him. Sonic felt good being around Elise and took her bed. "Sleep tight," Sonic said, patting her on the head as she stared at him. Elise nodded. "You too." Sonic watched Elise that night, making sure that he was safe for the night. He knows Eggman and Mephiles are out there somewhere. He knows that this is just the beginning to the twisted fate of him and his love, Elise. Oh my god, I feel disgusted. No, Sonic, and this went over the time limit. Okay, I'm gonna YOLO it and see if it'll go on YouTube anyways, but yeah, that pretty much ends off this chapter, this disaster. So many plot holes. Oh my god, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So you know what, we're just gonna end the video off right here. So thank you all for watching. You know, if you want to read this fanfic on your own, I'll gladly leave the link to it in the description. We're on chapter 2 now. That means there's 2 more chapters left to read, and gross, but thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.